Welcome back, team. So this is one thing which I just highlighted, the list of objects. Now there are some use case which are for map of objects also. So this one also you should understand how this particular map of objects works. So here map of object means a key and value. So map refers to key and corresponding to the value. Okay, value term. So this is what exactly the map refers to. So key comma value. Now in our scenario we are going to make again same case only. Earlier the list of objects, right? In the same case key will be only one. Here you will make an object again. So this one will become as an object. Okay, now you can create object 1 and you can take another combination. Again you can take you can take one more combination, which is a key 2 object 2, which is a key 1 object 1 or something like that, team. Okay, so if I want to refer something, I will refer the key, so that a corresponding object I will get. Inside the object again these kind of values will be there. Okay, or something like that. That is what exactly the intention of map of object. And I will show you one use case also for you where you can get some good clarity. Okay, how exactly the map of object works. Or especially if you notice your friend door, team. Okay, let's take an example with the friend door. Okay, I'm just opening the friend door. Yeah, you can go for the data resources. It is showing CDN. So just a moment. Friend door, Azure friend door, custom domain, profile, route. Where is basic Azure friend door? Yeah, here you can see Azure RM friend door. Okay. See, team, if you see the Azure RM friend door, see this is little bit complicated. That's what exactly I brought up this particular example for you. Okay. See, just before you simply simulated a block like this, correct? This is what exactly you try to simulate it. A block like this, a simple routing group, open brace and closure brace. That's all exactly you simulated. But if you see this one inside the block, if you see one more block is there, right? You can see another block. It's a nested block, right? It's a nested block. For example, these kind of scenarios also you may see in real time. So take a friend door. Friend door is an example for you, right? Then how to handle this one? How exactly we can take care of this particular part? See, one block itself, this block itself, you need definitely one dynamic and corresponding content. Okay, to handle this one, you need a dynamic block and corresponding for each and inside content. Again, to handle this one, again you need another dynamic block corresponding for each and content. That's all. So wherever you see these kind of blocks, so easy to handle the case. Just keep that point in your mind. That's very easy. So if you see the block, easy to handle. I'll show you how to handle. Just before you already handled one case, right? Which is a security group. Okay, security group or something. But this is a nested block. That's where I just bring another example with the map of objects. Okay, how we can easily sort out these kind of things with that. Okay, all right. Yeah. So as usual, I'm just copying this one first thing for you. I'm just copying this one or whatever the code you are seeing. Okay, let's go there and create one more module for you. I'm just creating one more module. Let me delete this one. Whatever the existing one, I'm creating one more friend door. Okay. So under the modules, okay, as usual, you need to create one folder, Azure-empty. Okay, I'm just creating one folder, and inside this one, you need to create the main.ef, and you need to create variables.ef, and you need to create outputs.ef. Not at all compulsory. Okay, you can give any names. Okay, not at all an issue. All right, team. So fine. Once you go for the main.ef, okay, case is very simple. Now I'm just going here, team. Now you just copy your code. So whatever the code you are saying, you simply copy this code. Okay, simply copy and just go back and come here. Okay? That's all. Now you pasted the content, all the content here. Simple thing. I don't want to do anything first and foremost thing. because I want to explain one thing, because you're already familiar with the friend door somehow. That's an advantage for us. First thing is you are creating a friend door. Okay, this is the resource group, forget about it. Inside you have a routing rule. In the routing rule, you are telling where exactly you need to forward your traffic. Okay, this is what a backend pool. Okay, so to forward to the backend, you need to define the backend pool, right? That's what exactly you define the backend pool. The backend pool name example backend Bing must be same as this one, right? Then only it can forward this one. That's a basic rule. And this is the backend pool load balancing and backend pool health group. That's a common thing only. All right. You are seeing a lot of blocks here. Okay, lot of blocks. Take this example. So here also nested block team. One block closed here. Inside another block is there. Same example, something like this. Okay. So routing rule also. One block and inside another block. Okay. If I sort out one example for you, one case for you, I think easy for you to do another one. Okay. All right. Now, firstly, let's simulate this one, whether it is working or not first. That's what our first goal, right? You just go there. And firstly, I'm just going here, copy this one. Copy this particular, sorry, I'm just going one step behind, sorry. I'm just going one step behind, cd azure -fd, okay, I'm just going here. Now, once you come to the Azure FD team, so you are already inside, as usual, Terraform init, okay, Terraform init. And by the way, you need to add your features block, okay, that's what exactly we need to add it. So I'm just coming back here and I'm just adding those things also to your Azure FD. Okay, that's what I'm adding. Cool. Now once you are done, I'm just going for the Terraform plan. Also, which exactly the things which help us to just generate a plan for you. Okay. All right. So the next one is the Terraform apply. Alright. Just proceed on that. So now it will go there and provision your Terraform modules, especially the friend door. Okay. That's where exactly we'll wait for. So it's an error. Okay, what is it error? Error is, I think, resource group problem. Okay. Okay, I'm just going there. I'm just creating friend or example resource group is already there. I'm just creating one thing called 23 or something like that. So now just go there and Terraform apply one more time. Okay, I'm just giving the confirmation. All right. So let it go. So this is a blind provisioning. Whatever the code I copied as it is, I'm just simulating it. Okay. But that's not our goal. We need to pass the content dynamically. What exactly then? Friend door, the failure request. Okay, started the original error. The resource name is not available. Okay, conflict. There is a conflict. What is the name? Resource group name. Friend door example 23. I just want to understand one thing. Or problem on the resource group or the problem on the friend door example. A friend door name. Example friend door. Okay. Example friend door, I think friend door client, okay, I think code conflict that resource. So example friend door is the one I think which you are using at the moment. This is not available. That's why I'm just taking some dynamic value. Now I'm just passing one more time. Cool. Now I just proceed. Sorry, I think I just submitted a typo. Okay, let's try one more time. All right. Okay, so now again the problem came. What is this problem about? Okay, friend door. The friend door endpoint zone must do only the default CNAME enter. Just a moment here. The friend door name. Example friend door 242. Okay, 242 performing the create update. Okay, it is telling failure sending request. Original error, bad request. The friend door endpoint zone must only be used in the default CNAME enter. Let me double check one thing. I believe if you change something, example of in friend door, some other stuff also you need to modify somewhere. You're referring that. Okay, can you please double check? So what exactly this one? Okay, this is the friend door. Okay, and your friend door. Okay, example. Let me double check one small thing, team. Let me search this one. Okay, it's 2 matches. Here is the problem. Okay, the host name also you must change this one. Okay, that's what exactly it is telling. Okay, so because you already modified that one, that's why. Okay, this is a friend door logic only. You don't need to worry on this one. Okay. You can error will clearly tell you, team. So there is a problem here. That's why I just modified that. Okay. Just proceed on this. Okay. All right. I think it seems to be it got provisioned already. So let's go back to your portal. And we'll try to see any friend door is got provisioned or not. Okay, let's see team. Okay, friend door CDN example 242, that's awesome. I think it got provisioned. Okay, this is what exactly the thing they are talking about. And you go for the designer, you can see the friend door, front end, back end, and routing role. So this is what exactly. If you go for the routing role is the one exactly will tell you, okay, it is accepting HTTP, HTTPS, and this is what the entry point, and where it should route to. Either it should forward or redirect, right? Forward, it should forward to the backend pool. What is this backend pool? This backend pool is this one, right? This is what the thing, simple case. In real time, you may see the cases. You may have a lot of backend pools and you may have different types of routing rules. That's case by case, okay? That doesn't mean that everyone will have that one. If you have the multiple routing rules, see, this is one routing rule. If you accept the traffic or something, if you accept the traffic, you're just telling, okay, for example, I'll give the path as test. If you give the path as test, okay, you want to forward the traffic to this particular backend pool. That's okay. If you see the path as something else, you want to forward that one to the another backend pool. That's another rule or something like that. So that's the use case exactly. Alright, now to simulate that one, so what exactly we need to do? You just come here, you just come to the Visual Studio Code. Step number 1, okay, highlight your block, what exactly you are trying to parameterize, especially for the dynamic block, okay. This is what exactly your block team, okay. Keep it very clean here first. Cool. So this is what you need to do. So firstly, you know the thing already, what exactly you need. You go to your variables. Where is our variables team? This is what our variables, close this one. This is what our variables. Open the variables. So firstly, what we need to do, you need to define a variable, okay, variable. I'm defining the variable, and this particular thing, I'm just mentioning this one as a routing rule, okay. I'm just defining this particular thing as a routing rule. Once the routing rule is done, you know, next I need to define the type. That part you know already, right? So now I'm just defining the type as map of object, right? So that's what exactly I've just mentioned, okay. See, in some cases, if you earlier case, I placed what object consisting of also, but this time I don't want to keep anything. That's also fine, team. Not at all an issue, okay. You just tell, okay, description. Description is about something. These are the routing rules for FD or something like that. You just mentioned. That's awesome. So that's the thing you just define. This is simple, right? And also, if you don't know, sometimes even you don't need to keep object also. You know, you just type any. You know the interesting thing here in Terraform team. If you don't know if you don't know the type also, if you don't want to keep anything, you just type any. Sorry, I think it's taking dummy value. Any. Okay, if you can keep like this also, team. This is also acceptable. Okay. That any can be anything. That any can be string, any can be number, any can be map, any can be map of object, and any can be list of string, and the list of objects can be anything. Okay. You can go in this way also, or nothing will stop us. Okay. You can go in this way also. Okay. So for now, I'm just keeping this particular part with the map of any. Okay. You just keep this particular part. This is also fine. Now, once you are done, what exactly you need to do? You just go to the TFS. Okay. I'm just going to the TFS as usual. Now you need to build your TFS again. Okay. Now, what exactly you need to define in the TFS? Okay, the case is very simple thing. So, firstly, you need to tell, okay, what exactly your variable name. You define the variable name something here, right? Where is the variable? Yeah, go to the variable. So this is a routing rule. Or copy the routing rule. Copy the routing rule, and you just go back to your TFS, and just go there and define that particular TFS. Okay, this is what my routing rule which I'm trying to provision. Okay, all right. So fine. Okay. So now once you are here, now what exactly the thing I'm going to do is equal to. Now you know very well that I'm going to create a key value format, correct? So for example, this is exactly the main block of our variable. Inside the main block, okay, I'm going to define my rule number 1. Okay, rule 1 is equal to rule 1. This is what exactly I mentioned. That's a key. That's your key. And corresponding to that, you have an object. Okay, you have an object. What is that object? Object is exactly your content. Okay, your content. This is a key and this is a value. Okay, this is a key and this is a value. Okay, something like that. I'm just defining one more or something like that. Rule 2 or something like that. Okay. See difference. Observe the difference. This is an entire object comma, object, comma, object. Here, rule 1 is equal to object, comma, rule 2 is equal to object, comma, rule 3 is equal to object. You know the difference? Because I'm referring entire your object with the key. That's an interesting one, okay? That's what exactly I'm trying to do. That's cool. Now, once you are coming, because this is a map model, that's why I just mentioned key and value in that way, okay? Right here. Alright, so you know, this one also you can define in the map. I'm not stopping you that you should not. Of course you can. Not at all an issue. You can define rule 1 is equal to rule 2 is equal to rule 3 is equal to. Of course you can. Not an issue. I'm just giving examples for you. Now you go to the rule 1. Coming to the rule 1 team. Now you need to define your rule. What exactly the rule? Okay, let me take your as it is example. Okay, as it is example. This is what your example. Sorry, this is what your example, right? Where is this one? Input Azure FD. Yeah, this is what your example, right? This is the thing exactly you are trying to simulate. Okay, so what are the thing you are saying? I'm just copying the stuff as it is, team. So whatever the thing is there with you, I'm just copying. Copy that. Okay, just copy that and just go back to your TFS. Okay, I'm just going to the TFS. I'm inside this particular rule 1. I just pasted. Inside the rule 2, I just pasted. Okay, I'm just closing this one. Okay, avoid the confusion and just right click on this and just format the document. Okay, format the document. It should work. It's okay. No worries. Okay, I'm just arranging properly. Okay, or something like that. Okay, this one also I'm just moving this one back. Okay, all right. So now team, you need to understand one more thing also here. Okay. First, level 1, this is an object I mentioned, right? That's what exactly the thing I just highlighted for you, correct? This is a level, one object. So this is one object, this is another object, correct? So that's really good. Now, the next important thing which you see, this is another block, right? So inside the object, there is another one which is a forwarding or configuration. You can double check this one. If you keep this particular thing is equal to, you can notice the difference actually. It's in color. You can double check the color also. Something it is looking little bit different. So the thing is, this is again consisting of elements, right? Elements which you are seeing inside this particular block. That's why I'm just keeping it, because this is another block which you need to maintain again. Again, key, corresponding values. Same thing. Okay, this is a key and this is the value. Inside this one, again, there is a key and corresponding value or something like that. Okay, you can understand in that way easily. Now, once I copy pasted and I placed all these things here. Now, what exactly we need to do? Now, we'll try to understand and assess the case. I haven't changed anything for you, right? I haven't changed anything. I'm just telling you. Example routing rule 1, example routing rule 2, or something like that. You can talk about this one as a rule 2. Okay, let's remove this one to avoid the confusion. I'm just removing this second part. Maybe you can add this one later. Okay, I'm just removing the second part for you so that you will be very clear on this first. Now, what exactly this particular part also, team? So this is the forwarding configuration, correct? This is the forwarding configuration. In some cases, you can see redirect configuration also. I just showed that one. If you open your friend door under the routing rule, you are seeing one is forward, another one is a redirect also, right? There is a possibility some cases you may see some redirect configuration also. Not always forward, right? Sometimes you may need some redirect also. But both are not possible at the same time, correct? Either forward, either redirect, okay? Then you need to think about, you need a condition here actually. Okay, based on something, you need to go to redirect. Based on something, you need to go to forward or something like that, right? That's where exactly I'm defining a variable here, team. Okay, you can define a one variable configuration. See, whatever the thing I placed here, everything you can write on your own. Okay, these are just variables only. These are just variables. Okay, variables only. Now, once you go for the configuration, I'm just defining this configuration as a forward. Okay, forward. So you know why I just define as a forward? If it is a forward, it will refer the forward configuration. If it is a redirect, it should refer the redirect configuration. That's what exactly my condition here. Okay. Then where is redirect configuration? Again, that one also must be there inside. Or something, okay, some redirect configuration. This is a variable only, right? Redirect configuration. But you don't know this particular part, how, based on what we are writing this one. This comes with your proper expertise on this area. Don't write this one now, because I'm simulating as it is component whatever I copied. Okay, there is a redirect configuration also available on the front door, which you can see in the Terraform documentation, but this guy also have not written this one, but you can search it. Okay, redirect config, see this one I'm talking about. So forwarding configuration, redirect configuration block as defined below, something like that. Okay, so see, forwarding configuration consisting of all these values. Okay, for all this redirect configuration consisting of all these values. Okay, that's what exactly I'm trying to highlight for you. Okay, so in real time, if you want to switch either forward or redirect, or some cases also you need to handle, right? That's why I took one variable here. Okay, if this configuration is equal to forward, then you will look for this. If it is not equal to forward, then you will look for the back redirect. Okay, that's the only difference thing. That's what I'm controlling. That's what exactly I'm controlling. All right. Now, once you are here, but if you don't want to keep any condition, just remove this one. Simple. You don't need to keep. You just remove this one. Automatically, it will take the forward only. The second rule take with the redirect. Okay, that one take redirect. Okay, that is also your wisdom. Okay, if you don't want to make it proper logic here, you can remove this one. Automatically, it will take forward only. But I will check the condition, then I will go to the forward. I will show that logic. That's why I'll take some conditional operator. Based on that one, you can go to the forward configuration. All right, team. So I just copied the content as it is, and there is inside one more block. That's why I placed is equal to. That's all I did. I added one more variable. Okay, total 3 things I did. Copied, added is equal to, and added one more variable. That's all. Cool. Now, what is our goal? You prepare terraform.tfs. If you want one more rule, you just need to copy this one, paste it, comma, paste it, comma, paste it, comma, paste it. That's it. All right. Now, you go to main.tf team. Okay. Now I'm just going for the main.tf. Okay. Keep this particular dev was one side. Okay. Main.tf. Okay. Now, when you come to the main.tf team, this is what exactly you need to think about. Okay. Now, under this particular, this is what exactly you're trying to, you know already the logic, how exactly you need to move. Okay, you have some sort of idea already. Firstly, what exactly you will do? You will create a dynamic. Okay, dynamic. Okay, take this particular, what exactly this is a dynamic block. Routing rule is a dynamic block. Cool. Once it is created dynamic, why it is throwing error, you know already. You need to keep with the dynamic, you need to keep the for each, you need to keep the content. Okay, those things you need to iterate. Okay, I'm just taking a for each. What exactly you need to iterate him? Routing rule. You need to iterate the routing rule. That's the first thing. Okay, var dot routing rule. Copy this one. This is the variable, right? That's the variable, your variable. You can check that one in the variables. Okay, this is the routing rule. That's what exactly I'm considering. Okay, cool. Sorry, let me go there. Yeah, routing rule. Why it is throwing error? Because you don't have the content. Okay, if you add the content, it will not throw any error. Okay, I think still there is an error. Let's fix that. Okay, let's fix that. So firstly, so you created something or something called a dynamic block. This is clear. But actually, if you refer your actual case, there is one more dynamic block inside. No, there is one more which also need to parameterize your case team. Okay, which you also need to parameterize. Now, if you see another block inside where you want to parameterize that, of course you can. How exactly you need to do that one? Again, I'm just going there inside, especially inside this particular content. Okay, whatever the content is there. Okay, there you need to fill it again. Now, as usual, what is the next dynamic you are trying to consider? Dynamic. What is this one? Forward configuration. Copy that. Okay, that's exactly the dynamic. Okay, and inside that one, for each, right? So that's the thing exactly you need to consider. I'll come to this one, what exactly this for each this time. Okay, and followed by, after this particular for each, followed by content. Okay, that's a common thing only. Usually you will proceed. See, now there is one dynamic block for each content. Inside dynamic for each content. That's very clear. Okay, 2 nested blocks you prepared based on this logic. Let's fill one by one so that errors will slowly go down. Okay, I'm just going to the content. Tell me, Tim, by saying this one, what is the content exactly I need to read? I need to read these 5 values. That's what exactly I need to do. Correct? Those 5 I need to read here. Correct, right? So For those 5, whatever the 5 are there, I'm just copy pasting those things because those same thing only I used. And correspondingly, these things you should not hard code, right? You need to read this one from your TFS. How to read this one, team? That's very easy. Copy this routing rule dot. Now you need to be a little sincere, okay? Value of the name. Value dot name. The name value you are reading to. That's what exactly you need to give. Okay, next one also. As it is, you can use it, no? Accepted protocol, okay? I'm just going here. Don't worry about this is a comma separated values. All those things you don't need to worry at all, okay? Simply, you can copy this dot. You just read this one. That's it, okay? Value dot, okay? Accepted protocol. Accepted protocol. The next one is pattern to match, okay? Next one is I'm just going there. Whatever is there, I'm just firstly let me paste it let me paste everything here so that I can easily modify, okay? I'm just coming here. I'm just coming here. Okay, so that's what exactly I just mentioned. This is a variable which I defined, okay, intentionally. Now first one, pattern to match, right? That's the thing exactly. Pick it up, team. Next one is friend endpoints, right? Pick it up, team. That's it. See, you defined your 4 values. That's okay. Okay, next one is the forward configuration. Now it is looking for for each what exactly the thing we need to iterate. It is just thinking, okay? The specially I told you one thing, right? I told you one thing. Oh, firstly, you need to, I'm going to keep a conditional operator here, okay? That's what exactly I just brought this particular part. Conditional operator here is, okay, I'm just taking routing rule, okay, dot, read this particular value, configuration value. How you will read? Value dot configuration, right? Is it configuration, right? Okay, just configuration, okay? Value dot configuration. Now, if this value is equal to forward, that's what exactly I'm keeping a condition here, team, okay? If it is equal to forward, team, if it is equal to forward, what exactly I'm going to do? It's a condition, okay? It's a condition. I'm making this condition as a conditional operator. If you recall, maybe in any of the programming languages, this is what the conditional operator, this one is the decision maker. For example, if it is a true, immediate value. If it is a false, followed by the second value, that is the conditional operator behavior. Now, if it is a true, now what exactly you are getting? For example, if it is a true, I need to read this block, right? I need to read this block. How to read this block again? Same thing. Routing rule dot, same thing, team. Routing rule dot value dot, correct? Value dot forward configuration. This is what exactly the value, right? This is what this value only you need to take it, okay? I'm just taking that particular part into forward configuration, okay? So once you read this particular thing and you are, because it's a for each loop, right? It's a for each loop means it's a list which you need to return, okay? That's what I'm returning here, okay? That is what exactly I'm just returning. So as part of this implementation, okay? Now if it is not equal to forward, then I'm just returning some empty block, meaning that no need to iterate anything, no need to pass anything also. That's what exactly I'm just telling. But in your case, you can keep routing rule dot value dot redirect. If you have the redirect block here, you can read the redirect block also. That's what you can keep here, okay? For now, I'm just keeping empty. That is also fine, then, okay? All right. So that's the condition exactly I make here. And what are the block of values are here? What are the block of values? I think this particular block will be passed now. Now, the ultimate point here is you need to read the content, team, okay? How to read the content, okay? Now, I'm just going here. I'm just taking those 2 values first, okay? These are the 2 values exactly which you need to read, okay? I'm just copying those 2 first, okay? Copy those 2 as it is inside the content as it is copy, huh? You can copy as it is, team, okay? Whatever the things you define in the TFS, you can copy that. Now you need to define the forward protocol, okay? This one you need to define. Now, you know how exactly we are doing. See that. Firstly, it is there inside the reference, right? That's a common thing only. You just bring this one, okay? Dot. You need to come here first, okay? To come here, value dot forward configuration, correct? You are coming up to here, okay? Forward configuration. You are here, Tim. You are here now. Now, Once you are here, how to read this one? Just dot with this value. Okay, forwarding protocol. Okay, that's all you need to do. Hope you got this one. So I'm repeating again. You are coming here, dot value of forwarding configuration, dot forwarding protocol. That's the thing exactly we did. Dot value of forwarding configuration, dot forward protocol thing. Same way you can read the second value also. How exactly you can read? Again, same thing. You are reading this particular routing or a dynamic block. Firstly, dot value of what? Value of forwarding configuration. Okay, value of forwarding configuration dot what is the next one? Backend pool thing. Just take this particular backend pool. That's all. Cool. So now if you refer this one, you fulfilled everything. Okay, you fulfilled everything. Now you can see your blocks are fulfilled. Now if you recall this particular part, what exactly you achieve? So generally you just open the TFS on the right side. Where is our TFS? Just a second. TFS terraform.tfs. Yeah, I'm just opening the Terraform TF data on the right side so that you will get some sort of clarity. Okay, just a moment. I'm reducing a size a bit here, team. Okay. All right. So team. Okay, let me explain one more time. So here actually two nested blocks are there. That's exactly the simulation we are trying to do for this routing rule. Now, firstly, you read the routing underscore rule. That's really good. And coming to the content, you just read this content very straightforward. No problem on that. This is very easy. If you have one block, that's very easy. You can simply read it. But if you have nested block, that's where exactly you have one more block inside. That's what exactly dynamic for each content you created. And the for each to iterate what exactly the thing for forwarding configurations, right? Forwarding configuration exactly you just double check whether it is a forward or not. If it is a forward, you just read the content of this particular forward configuration block and you just take the a value of it. Okay, value of those particular part inside of this particular block team. So that's really good. So we achieved this one in this way. Now you just go there, you try to provision now this time. Okay, this time you try to provision. Hopefully this particular scenario will work as it is. Okay, now you just go there. I'm just going here. Firstly, you destroy your thing, whatever the Terraform thing you just created. I'm just deleting this particular friendo part. Okay, I'm deleting this part. Just come here, team. Okay, I'm just deleting. Okay, let it go. Otherwise, you can do one more thing. Or let me fix this one. You can provision the friend door also, another friend door also. You just come here. What is the friend door name which you are using? Okay, 242. I can give the 243. That's the first thing. And also, you know very well that, right? The backend pool is very important. Team. What are the backend pool? What is the pool name? Pool name is very important. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Here the pool name. I think no change on the pool name. That's very good. And also, especially if you come here, here is the one exactly. What is the 240? 243. I'm just changing this one also. This CNAME record also to 243. Okay. That's the first change. I think rest all okay. Okay. Let's try to simulate and we'll see. Okay. I'm just going to the Terraform screen. I think, sorry, friend door one. Okay. Terraform init. Okay. Terraform init. Okay. Sorry. Invalid type of specification where exactly the routing rule, the map of any. Another one is map of any. Oh, sorry. 1 second. There is a map of any. Where is any? Where is this one? Okay, I know the correction. Okay, just go to the variables team. Or you don't need to keep this map of any and all. You just type any. Okay, that's fine. You just type any. That's also okay. You need to give map just any. That's okay. Just proceed on the, because if you don't know, I think you simply use any also team. Okay, if you don't want to keep anything. And followed by, you know, the Terraform plan is the one exactly you need to simulate. And coming to the Terraform plan. Okay, sorry, Terraform plan is the one. I think this is referring the correct one only. Just proceed. We'll see. Okay, unsupported attribute. So what exactly that one? I think okay, there was a typo seems to be, routing rule dot value dot NA. What is that NA type? Okay, just go for the main.tf. Oh, I think you already kept this one, no? We already dynamically passing. First thing, I think you can remove this one. You don't need to keep this one again. So another one, what the error is not that one. Routing rule. Front end points. Okay, front end points, there the error is. Okay, where is the front end points? Yeah, here is a typo team. Okay, where is the front end point? I think there is no NA. Okay, that's it. Okay, unsupported attribute one more. Routing rule dot value dot front end point. Okay, there is a routing rule dot front end points. Front end points. I think it's a typo. Sorry, this is also typo. I could do say there is a typo. Okay, again. So cool. I think it's generated. The next one is I'm just going for the apply. So just go for the Terraform apply team. Apply. Just proceed on this. Yep. Now you can see the success call for the front door provisioning. You can go back to front door and you can double check whether this routing rule being set properly or not. Okay. Now let's go back to the portal account, and here is the front door which you are seeing at the moment, and open the routing rules. This is what example routing rule 1 which you have set it up over there. Set routing rule 1. So the same thing, accepted protocol is HTTP, HTTPS. So those things are being passed. Okay, if you want to set multiple rules, I think what exactly you need to do, you need to create another rule. This is rule 1 which I created. You just need to copy this and just place it over there. You just need to copy this rule 1, just copy this and paste over there, and just give this one as a rule 2 or something like that you can. So this is what the best example which I can provide you for the map of objects. This is a key and the corresponding this one as an object, and I showed you how exactly you need to read each and everything. Thank you for the session. See you in the next part.